Good SEO versus bad SEO.
I love it. That's fantastic.
Nice.
If we could only shoot them.
I'm saying. Yeah. Okay, what we're trying to do here is we have fun, and not trying to have fun at anybody's expense, because I know the last thing you want to know as a business owner that your website has been gamed this way. So we do commiserate, but we do want to show some information and give that to you to be able to use and bring to your webmasters and say, you know what, we're doing something wrong here. Let's clean this up.
But hopefully they're never called webmasters anymore.
Am I dating myself again? the web tech. Your IT professional. Or your 13-year-old niece that made your website, right?
There's the webmaster.
There's the webmaster. Well,
business owner.
In the spirit of the holidays, we're actually going to be looking at 9 SEO ranking techniques of Christmas past. How about that? We got an article from SEO.com, and it's a great blog if you ever go. I mean, SEO.com is the monster site that's been around for the longest time. They had a great series of points here, and we're just going to look at the different gifters that are SEO ranking problems, right?
There's some irony that they were the biggest SEO because they just got the domain. That's why they, back in the day, that was all you needed.
They scooped it.
So,
they were an early adopter of domain purchase.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to know what that's worth.
Oh, my goodness.
I've got a back order just waiting to see that thing expire, man.
Yeah, no doubt.
All right. Well, we've got the hidden intentions gifter. Actually, John, we're going to give you a break this time. You're not wearing the black hat, aren't you?
Nope, not. Everything's dead. My phone's bricked.
Yeah, and you're wearing the evil SEO elf ears, aren't you? I see it. I see it right there.
They're called headphones.
We've got the hidden intentions gifter, where we all know the gifter that gives you something, but you know that they must have ulterior motives. Well, some SEOs use techniques that they use hidden text that the users can't see what's on the page, but Google can, so they can index this hidden text. Right? Well,
and what are they calling this gifter?
The hidden intentions gifter.
Oh.
So they're actually stuffing keywords, spammy content in the hopes of achieving higher rankings and without ruining the professional image of their users. I mean,
and some pretty big names have done it in the past.
You get that right.
Like Volkswagen, I think, or Honda, or one of them.
Really?
One of them, yeah. One of them got nailed.
Hey. Don't do that. If you see stuff that's not there on your site, content that's not readily digestible by a human set of eyes, you need to get it off your website.
Now it is okay, like if you have a logo or something to basically have an H1 tag and mask it, as long as it's representing exactly what it is.
I don't know why you do that, but
Well, a lot of people do. A lot of people just they want
for the element itself.
For the element itself.
Right.
But if your purpose is to deceive, bye-bye. Right,
exactly. So, and to the same degree, we got the fake gifter.
Oh.
We've got, we all know the gifter that makes the receiver think they're getting something great, but it turns out something unexpected and disappointing. Well, there's some other SEOs that have used site cloaking to show Google one page and users another page.
Not good.
Not good. This is used sometimes to show Google pages stuffed with spammy keywords and content while showing users a much more usable page. Don't do it. If you have anything like that happening on your website, get rid of it, because you're going to get penalized. Either now or in the near future, right? Oh, how about the re-gifter? This is great. I hope you're all enjoying it as much as I am. Basically, it's the SEO technique that gives search engines the image that they have lots of fresh new content when it's really just spun.
Yeah.
It's just spun content that's repurposed from another website or series of websites. If you're not putting out fresh content, it's okay to have an RSS feed that's coming from another website to a particular degree, as long as you're giving the links back to the website. But if you have content that you're repurposing and actually showing as your own, get rid of it. This is not SEO. This is, honestly, it's plagiarism.
I had a friend of mine that created a system where he would just scramble all the sentences.
I think it's perfectly valid. I mean, it's like reheating food. It's still good.
There's the evil elf ears right there. See. We unplug him and he still has comments. Look at
that. You're not the bad guy this week. Come on, stop it.
All right.
He's taking that character too
Force
too
of
far.
habit.
Yeah. I know.
I act like it declines.
The cheap gifter.
Tell me about the cheap gifter, Don.
This gifter notoriously gives you the cheapest thing they could find and expects you to be surprised, amazed, and grateful. This SEO techniques uses lots of new but low quality content in order to seem bigger and fresh to search engines. So building a farm, build that content farm. I've been there. We've done it for clients in the past. We don't do it anymore.
No, I mean, and the lessons learned is that, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that has gone, water on the bridge. There are some techniques that a lot of us have adopted. If anybody has adopted all these techniques, we probably wouldn't be sitting here.
And my rule of thumb with that is that if you have a greater volume of content that stinks than that is great, you got work to do.
That's right.
You need at least half of all your content to be outstanding. And the higher that ratio, if you can get 100% of it, that's just brilliant. You're going to do incredible.
That's right. That's right. How about the stocking stuffer? The stocking stuffer. This gifter stuffs your stocking with tons of cheap goodies to make their total gift look more impressive. Some website owners think that the more they use a keyword or phrase in their content, the higher they'll rank for it, right? That magic number is 26, right?
That number is still 26
SEO.
if you turned in the last episode.
How terrible.
Focusing on a keyword is not a bad thing, but stuffing keywords winds up being a whole bunch of fluff that doesn't add in any real value to the user whatsoever.
And the search engines have got really intelligent about co-currents terms, so they know what you're writing about.
That's right.
No need.
Now we've got the reciprocal gifter. Now, this gifter only gives you something if you give them something first.
Hey, you want to trade links?
Exactly.
Sounds logical.
Yeah, exactly. You have a car dealership and a cat mitten reservation, right?
Trade them. Cars for kittens.
It's a federal program, wasn't it?
You put the kitten, if you put the kitten under the car, then I think we're good, right? Whoa, that was creepy.
That wasn't a federal program. That one got pulled.
But wait a second. So this whole content marketing thing, for SEO, these guys have disguised themselves again. Now they'll write a guest blog post on your blog, and of course, in the middle is this big fat link back to theirs,
or many a link in there, and just pepper it throughout the. It's kind of like you're tripping over the links to
just
actually get
dirty.
the content.
Yeah, just dirty.
The whole point is links should be earned. And if they're trying to give you something, be wary of what content you're actually putting on your website.
Yeah.
How about the repeat gifter? This gifter uses the same gift over and over, year after year, for anyone and everyone that they know to link to, get a link from, sometimes in hope of building that rank up to a specific search term. So they're using the same term over and over again for every link that comes into their website.
Well, it's valid, right? Because they're known for that gift.
Ain't nothing in that box. The fact of the matter is Google looks at all these links as unnatural. If you have the exact phrase on every link, moreover, if you have more than 50% of your links tied into one phrase. And you know what? How do you figure that out?
What's dumb, too, is you're going to rank number one for that and nothing else. So so come on. Get a variety in there and the keywords that you're actually going to convert for are probably going to be these long tail combinations.
Exactly.
You're wasting your time.
To that point, they shouldn't get mired on a couple keywords and think that's their bread and butter.
Exactly.
It's a portfolio of keywords.
And not look at the trophy words. The trophy words that have a very low conversion rate but a high volume. That's really not where you want to be.
Right.
The Christmas wish list, right? Here's a great thing. The person that makes a great wish list full of everything they could ever want and sends it out and stuffs it in their keyword meta tag.
Back in the day.
Back in the day. You know what? Guess what? Meta tags are completely ignored.
Yeah.
I love the Yoast. Now, I'm getting a little bit techie here, but inside WordPress, you got the Yoast application, and you've got a little check mark that of including meta tag, keywords in your meta tag, and they actually have a disclaimer that says, we don't know why you'd use it, but if you want to use it, go ahead and check this box. What? Engines don't even look at the keywords anymore.
Yeah.
They may look at the meta descriptions a little bit, but don't stuff 200 words into your meta tag and think you're optimized.
And don't forget the last one.
Yeah.
The gift card gifter.
The gift card gifter gives you gift cards instead of a more thoughtful gift, but actually means something to the receiver. As SEO evolves, it takes a lot more thought to be truly effective. Simply optimizing your site for keywords isn't enough. New SEOs have to think about how socially shareable their site is.
Perfect.
That's the perfect list right there of things that you shouldn't be doing for your website. Kind of corny. Hey, you know what? I like it. I love it. We're going to be back next week. This is Edge of the Web Radio. Do not be a piece of cyber driftwood. Check us out, edgeofthewebradio.com.